Matthew Subliminal Tha Kid Summers. Give it up. Having to change that from going 100 miles an hour in the world to channeling that energy and going hardcore for Jesus. So I'll let him tell you that story.
Hello. So when I was 15, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. So I grew up pretty fast. So during that time at Children's Hospital in Oakland, I was on the floor where the kids who had cancer.
I let my gas screaming up the way the Venus. Sipping on my chain, that's the number on my Jesus. Got it, give it down, ready to rip it down. Smooth it in the water, lick the mind.
Who had cancer. And the difference between me and them was I got to go home and they didn't. And the one thing that stuck out with me was there was a place called the Teen Room where there was video games and foosball. And the kid that always met me there every day didn't show up, and I asked the nurse where he was. And she said he went home. And I had told my grandma, oh, he went home, and she explained to me that he had passed.
Control my plane, walk about anything. Chop up, I'ma say the name. Chop up, it's who I
165 pounds and dropped down to 92 pounds. And I was literally bedridden for 2 years, so I couldn't walk, and I had a bedpan. And then I had to learn to re-walk again the following 2 years. And then I think it was 2016, or it might have been 2015, I was bleeding out at John Muir. So they didn't have my blood type there, so they had to fly blood from Oakland to John Muir in Concord. And then and there is when I looked up towards the ceiling and I said, I said the name Jesus, if you're for real, if you let me live, I'll follow you for life. And so I don't know if he bargains, but the fact that he let me live and he's the name that I spoke. No matter how many people ask me, well, how can you believe in him? There's so many different religions. And I tell them, unfortunately, until you go through what I went through, you won't know how it really is. Still alive, I haven't made this promise to you because I said I'd follow you for life. And I thought following was just reading my Bible, going to church. And then until I was in the studio recording a song, and I kept rapping the same line like 30 times, and usually I'm able to get it quickly. And then I heard a voice in my head, as crazy as that sounds, because I always thought everybody else was crazy, thinking God talked to them. And I was like, so when this happened, I was like, whoa, like now when people actually say they have like this encounter with the voice in their head, I really believe it, because I heard this voice and it just said something simple. It just literally said Christian music. And so I got colostomy surgery last year, which was like the scariest thing of my life. And a lot of people who I know personally, they'll question me like, how do you know you won't slip back, this and that? And I said, well, every day I wake up, I have to look up at a bag on my side. And that just reminds me of how I did it my own way before, and this is where I feel it got me. And I don't know if he works that way, but it's still a reminder of, hey, this is how your life turned out without God. Mm-hmm. So let's be obedient and try to stay on the right path.
So yeah, that's his testimony. And so I told him that I would partner with him on this path to reach his potential as a Christian man, and then also a Christian music artist. So we're doing a tour together where we go into different places and he shares his testimony and he shares his music. And so today is basically the introduction of the beginning of that, and so I'm glad that I got to do it at home and introduce them to you guys. And so we're going to do a test and let you guys witness what will happen in the different places we go to.